Hi, friends. So, it didn't really occur to me today until today, as I was looking at this thing, exactly what a truly horrible human being Michelle Schacht is. And I want to make this absolutely clear. So, I made a video before that was about where you could find Michelle Schacht's stuff online because she's gone to every possible length to make it impossible to find it online. So, you have to buy CDs from her for $250 a piece. Okay. The thing is, what I actually included in my video was a tiny section of one of her songs that played when what I was doing was saying, if you go here and you go here, you can find this and this and this there. Okay? So I was trying actively to undermine her ability to prevent people from getting their stuff online. That's true. But I did not violate her copyright in any meaningful sense. It was a small snippet of it, and certainly it wasn't the bulk of what made my content valuable. The bulk of what made the content potentially interesting to somebody or valuable to somebody is that it helped them to bypass her barriers, right? Well, when I looked at this more, I realized she refers to herself as Michelle YouTube Section 512 Safe Harbor Abuse Shocked. Now, if you're not familiar with the YouTube Section 512, it basically is why YouTube's not liable for everything that everybody else puts up, and that obviously in this instance, Michelle Schacht is absolutely infuriated that people had her songs in their videos or something. The thing about this is she's insanely spiteful, okay? Because I have gotten plenty of copyright things. When you use a part of somebody's song in your video that's not yours, the natural thing that occurs is people have the choice. They say, would you like to take all the revenue from that video? So in other words, Michelle Schacht had the choice to take all the revenue from that video if she wanted to. Maybe so I couldn't monetize it at all. She had the choice to do nothing at all. Or she had the choice to give me a copyright strike. To say, no, not only should he not be able to monetize it, but I want him to be punished for this. I'd like him to be banned from YouTube ideally, but obviously YouTube's a little smarter than Michelle Schacht. My copyright strike expires on the 16th. But here's the deal. Michelle Schacht, your lack of consideration for other human beings, your refusal to acknowledge that the media in the world is something we all access and talk about and think about, the self-aggrandizement, you are somebody I remember from a long time ago in college. I wanted to listen to it, you know? You're no genius. You're nothing that special, right? It's kind of derivative, dismissible, country folk kind of rock stuff, but pretty good, you know? And instead of being able to celebrate what you once were good at, you've decided to direct all of your attention to being a country without a re, alienating people who once thought highly of you, like me, until they realized what an absolute moral reprobate you are. So, if you want to understand the way the world should be seen regarding this sort of stuff, the video I just had up a little bit ago here in this is a good video to watch and explains how the world should be thinking about it. Understanding the DMCA Section 512.
Mark Twain once said, "All ideas are second."
Now, this only has 876 views. I doubt this person's going to copyright me. But absolutely, everybody should watch this video because it explains why Michelle Schacht's behavior is so immoral. And it's definitely immoral. She's a wicked person, Probably a really unhappy and spiteful person, I would imagine. But to be that spiteful, you got to be kind of unhappy. She probably tried to write other songs after like the 1980s, and just she had shot her very tiny creative load in one album, and so she's trying to live the rest of her life off of it. But I don't have any sympathy for that. I have none whatsoever. As somebody who's made way more media than Michelle Shocked could ever dream of making, and has been way more cool about every single piece of it than she has ever been about any piece of media she made, I will simply say this. Michelle Shocked, how do you look at yourself in the mirror in the night or in the morning and not vomit in the sink? The end.